Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to go out and I've got to get some work done on the tomatoes, so stick around and we'll get right to it. Okay, today's project, we're going to start over here in my volunteer tomatoes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a little haircut. I'm going to snip all of these lower branches off. Now if these little branches get down and touch the soil, or they get soil blown up on them, they can pick blight up from the soil. So it's best to get in here and trim off their lower branches. Any of the branches that you see where there's dirt blown up on the leaves from watering or rain, those should probably all come off. Sorry, probably getting my head here in the way. Just take off as many of the lower branches as you can. And believe me, a tomato won't mind. The more branches you take off the bottom, the more it will shoot up too. So you're not going to hurt them at all. Get a few of these done. These little guys are really thick, so I don't think they're going to miss these branches at all. And it will definitely help them shoot up too. Give me just a second and I'll get the camera and I'll shoot up underneath the plants to show you a little bit better what I'm doing here. It's also a good time too when you're in here trimming to look up under the leaves, up under the underside of the leaf, and see if you have any aphids in here. Take that one too. Okay, let me see if I can move the camera and show you up under there really well. Maybe. If you can see up under there. But I took all of the branches that had a lot of dirt blown up on them or that were touching the ground. And I've got plenty more to do, so let me finish this bed up and then we'll move on to some other plants. Okay, these are the bucket tomatoes, and they don't have a whole lot of branches down in the dirt, but I am going to take a few of these off just to help these two plants out a little bit. I think it would help get some more water down in that bucket for me too. I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. This is the little tiny cherry tomato, or the better boy, that was really tiny. And you can see what it's already doing, and it's already got tomatoes on it. And this is the little super sweet 100, and you can see it's got little tomatoes on it too. But I've got plenty more tomato plants, so give me a second and we'll get over and we'll look at the San Marzanos. Okay, these guys are the San Marzanos that I put in the wooden garden box over here. And they were a little slow to take off because we got some really cold weather shortly after they were planted. But you can see that now they've really taken off and gotten nice and thick. And they need a little bit of a haircut. It'll help get some extra sunshine and extra water down in there to them. And they've got lots of little branches everywhere. But you want to get as much of the leaves and little branches off the bottom as you can. If you see any with dirt that's been blown up there, just make sure to get as many of them as you can. It's kind of neat. It looks like a little jungle under here. Especially when your tomato plants are coming in really thick. You should probably check them often, because a good healthy tomato plant will keep putting more and more little branches on all the time. I just love the smell of a healthy tomato plant. It's one of my favorite smells in the whole world. A couple of these weeds over here too. Another thing too is if you have any little suckers on the bottom of the tomato plants, it really helps to get those off too and make for a much stronger main trunk on the tomato. Don't be afraid to take a few extra branches off if you think they need to come off, because you're not going to hurt that tomato plant at all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish working on this bed, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm all done with this bed, and I wanted to show you from the top. You really can't tell you dig much, but when you get down under the plants, you can see just how nice and clean and airy it is down there. And they'll really enjoy it, and you'll have a lot less blight problems. But I've got the giant 40 stake bed over here to do yet, so I'm going to get over there and get to work on them. Okay, all of the tomatoes have successfully endured their haircuts. And one thing that I did forget to mention was that when you trim a tomato, you don't have to throw out the trimmings on them, because you can stick them right in dirt and you can clone a tomato plant. But probably should have said that earlier, but we have more tomato plants than we need right now, so I'm not going to clone any of these today. But at any point you can come out and cut a branch off a tomato plant and stick it in the dirt and clone it and get an identical tomato plant. But that's all that I've got for today, so hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. I wasn't the only one around here who needed a haircut. The tomatoes did too. But it really does help them an awful lot, and it's something that's really easy to do. It'll help your harvest so much better. So can be a little time consuming, but it's really easy to do, and your tomatoes love you for it, and it doesn't hurt them at all. And I am sorry that I didn't mention until near the end of the video that you can clone a tomato just by taking a cutting of one of its branches off, or the suckers if there's one around the bottom. But it's going to get hot today and we have a few things planned to do, so I need to go on and get out of here. But I am really happy that you chose to spend a few minutes of your day with me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when we put out a new video or do something goofy. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, anything on your mind at all, please put it in the little box below. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. We've got a few things to do this afternoon. And don't forget, we love you. And we'll see you in the next one.